Natural Grocers in Fargo sells a lot of produce, but not all of it winds up in someone's refrigerator.
There's a lot of waste in retail.
So when Natural Grocers produce manager Josiah McIntyre received an offer from a local farmer to take their food waste and give it to animals, he agreed immediately.
It's going towards something that is a good cause versus just throwing away in the garbage.
That local farmer's name is Noreen Thomas. She has been working at Doubting Thomas Farms in Moorhead for over 30 years. Doubting Thomas sells its organic vegetables, fruits, and eggs to restaurants and grocery stores in the area. They also have conducted tours of their farm to over 8,000 people. While many farmers are born into the rural lifestyle, Noreen followed a different path. At first, she worked in the sciences.
So I worked as a chemist and I worked as a nutritionist.
This was before everything changed, when she met her husband, Tom.
You marry a farmer, you kind of marry the business as well.
The usual sorts of things you'd expect to happen on a farm happen here. There's plenty of shoveling to do, chickens to feed, and dogs to watch after. Of course, there's a lot of demanding work on a farm, but that's nothing new for Noreen. After being one of the first women to work in the state of North Dakota's Environmental Quality Lab, going to living on a farm was quite the jump for her. People living in rural communities are sometimes stereotyped as being less educated.
Do you read much? I kind of get that.
And, as a proud farm woman, she sometimes feels out of place in what can seem like a boys' club.
Who is this lady who has an opinion?
Noreen doesn't get too worked up about these assumptions. She's more interested in talking about the sorts of things people might not consider when they think about living in the country.
But the rural life is really good for children to grow and people to grow, themselves.
Noreen oversees many aspects of Doubting Thomas's community outreach. In addition to working with retailers like Natural Grocers to reduce their food waste, she has hosted groups of children from local homeless shelters to give them a taste of what it's like to live on a farm. She is especially proud of her work helping indigenous communities.
A lot of their culture is being lost. A lot of their seed is being lost. We're bringing back seeds that are near extinction for the tribe.
To her, farming is more of a lifestyle and less of a job. Even though Noreen wasn't born into it, she knows she's right where she needs to be.
That's just part of me. It's like, well, no, I'm here to stay.
There's always work to be done on a farm, and Noreen's always up for the job, even if the job is feeding chickens. For Dragon Radio, Mike McGurran.